The Cottonwood County Citizen proudly presents Athlete of the Week. Since 1922, Fairland Management Company has provided farm management, real estate sales, consulting, and accounting services to a 7-county area in southwest Minnesota. For assistance with your farm management services or farm real estate sales needs, call us today at 507-831-2808. Fairland Management Company, your farm real estate professionals. I'm joined right now by Wyndham Senior Drew Rothenberger, our Athlete of the Week this week. Congratulations, Drew.
Thank you.
Let's go back to last Tuesday's game against Martin County West. And coming into that game, a non-conference opponent that you don't really see a lot of different guys got, pressed into duty. But at the same time, it's a chance for the frontline guys to kind of get a good tune-up for the playoffs. How did you take, or what kind of approach did you take to your at-bats for that game?
For sure. I just wanted to have good at-bats, start seeing the ball well to prepare myself for the more important games to come.
Yeah, because coming into that game, you'd been in a little bit of a slump. And that's something a little unusual for you. What factors into trying to bust out of a little bit of a drought at the plate?
I think it's all in the head for me. The start of the year, I was swinging it pretty well, but as recently, I haven't been seeing it as well. So I just gotta keep it in the head, know that I'm a good hitter, and figure it out.
Offensively, though, as a team, you guys have had a lot of different guys really come to the forefront this year. Quentin has been swinging a good bat all year. Adam has been swinging the well all year. Hunter Palm's been really hitting it of late. And knowing that up and down the lineup, you guys have guys that can get on base. That's got to be a nice feeling for you, knowing that you're constantly in a position to drive in runs.
Yeah, a lot of these guys really stepped up this year and got swinging. So
defensively for you guys, especially last Tuesday was a little bit shaky, but by and large, you guys have really been playing well on defense. What's the key to tightening things up on the defensive end this late in the season?
Yeah, we just got to tune up and use every rep like the game. So we know what we have to do, no mental mistakes, and yeah.
Coming into last year, you had primarily played outfield.
Mm-hmm.
You moved more to infield the last couple of years, and this year been exclusively in the infield, except for when you're pitching. What's that transition been like for you?
It was pretty easy. I played infield when I was younger too, so I kind of can dabble on both sides. This
year, pitching-wise, your role has kind of been, a little bit up in the air at times. I know that coach has brought you in out of the bullpen quite a bit. You've started a couple of games, but I imagine that, once postseason hits, you're going to get the ball quite a bit, or as often as the pitch count allows you to.
Yeah.
What's the mental preparation for that like?
I just like to be locked in, throw strikes, walks, shouldn't walk people ever, and just pound the zone and see if people can hit off of me.
As a pitcher, how important is it that, you've got confidence in your defense?
It's very important to know if I am pounding the zone like I should be, that I have some people to back me up and make plays for me.
The game against Martin County West, you guys fell behind early, had a big inning, and were able to pull out a win. Then a couple days later, you played Worthington for the second time this year, and the first time around, it didn't go so well.
Mm-hmm.
What was different this time?
We really got the bats going this time. The first time we played them, it was just a bad game for us overall. Offensively, our defense was pretty good, but we really got the bats rolling, especially the bottom half of the lineup. They really stepped up that game, and we brought it to them.
Looking ahead here, you guys, have a week to prepare for the playoffs. How valuable is just getting a little bit of a break leading into the playoffs?
It's going to be very valuable because we've had a game almost every day the past couple weeks. So I think a few practices will really help us tune up offensively and defensively.
And weather-wise, it sounds like you guys will be inside quite a bit in the last couple of days.
Yeah.
I imagine that, there's a couple ways to approach it. An indoor practice isn't exactly ideal, but the one thing that you can do inside is hitting the batting cage. And that's something that, as a team, you guys probably need going into the playoffs.
Yeah, I agree. A lot of swings will really help us out here.
At this point, as we're doing this interview, you don't know who you're going to play or where you're going to play. No. I'm guessing you probably will play either at Fairmont or Laverne, and know that after the first round, you're going to have one of those two waiting for you. Mm-hmm. What's it going to take to knock off one of those teams?
We're going to need to play really good. We're going to have to be pretty sharp defensively, and we're going to need to string some hits together and get runs too. My most memorable sports moment is hitting a grand slam at Milroy. I'm listening to a lot of Lil Baby and Eminem. Fairmont. Fun and hardworking. I like to hunt and fish and play video games.
And of course, you're a senior. Get the cap and gown on Friday. Yeah. What's next?
I'm gonna go to college. Hopefully, get a good education, play some baseball, have fun.
Yeah, you're going to St. Mary's, correct?
Correct.
Yeah, just take it easy on my ollies, okay? All right, well, that should be all we need. Congratulations on a couple of nice wins last week. Best of luck in the playoffs. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Since 1922, Fairland Management Company has provided farm management, real estate sales, consulting, and accounting services to a 7-county area in southwest Minnesota. For assistance with your farm management services or farm real estate sales needs, call us today at 507-831-2808. Fairland Management Company, your farm real estate professionals.